Signs a girl likes you over text. If you're a guy, and you happen to be watching this particular video, chances are, you have texted a girl before, but you just couldn't tell whether she liked you or not. And you're forever haunted by this realization ever since, and now you're completely determined to find out if there's any real way to learn and master this skill. And just to put your mind at ease, I'm happy to say to you right now that there is a way, and as a matter of fact, there are a bunch of ways. By the time you're done watching this video, you'll no longer be wondering if a girl likes you or not, when you're communicating with her over text messages. In fact, you'll be well versed in what to do, and also what to look for. So sit back, relax, kick up your feet, and get comfortable, because after this, you'll never look at a text message the same way again. You'll be able to do what the majority of the men out there cannot, which is be able to tell when a girl likes you over text. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, let's take a look at some of the signs a girl might give you when she's really into you, and when she's not. 1. She replies to your text immediately. Within seconds of you texting her. Let me just begin by saying, if a girl doesn't particularly like you, she will not go through the trouble of texting you back right away. She'll take her own sweet time getting back to you. And the reason could be that she doesn't see you as someone that is desirable, or worthy of her precious time. Therefore, it might take her a few hours, or even a day or two to reply to your text. You're just not a top priority on her list. And on the other hand, if she finds you desirable, and values you, and sees you as someone she likes very much, and would love to get to know better, then she'll be ready for you when you text her. In fact, she'll probably be checking her cell phone every minute to see if she missed any text from you. And the moment you happen to text her, she won't be able to wait a second to get back to you. That's how excited she's going to be to finally hear from you. Okay, now that you're starting to understand more or less how text messages works when it comes to revealing how a girl really feels about you, let's take a look at another sign you might have to start paying real close attention to. Shall we? 2. She always texts you first. Let's get this straight, a girl will practically never text a guy first that she is not interested in. It just won't happen. She has no reason to. I mean, what's in it for her? Because, if she's someone that is attractive, she already has hundreds of guys competing for her attention, and desperately trying to get her to respond to at least one of their thousands of text messages, declaring their love for her. Now, if you happen to be someone she really likes, and respects, she'll have no problem making the first move by texting you first. And this is not easy for a lot of girls, because women for the most part, are not used to chasing men. If she's good looking, men are usually the ones who do the pursuing. But in some cases, she'll be willing to go out on a limb, and possibly face rejection simply because she likes you. Okay, that being said, let's move on to the next sign that you may need to be on the lookout for, if your goal is to continue to improve your texting skills. 3. She asks you questions about your personal life. Let's get one thing perfectly clear, a girl that is not interested in you romantically, chances are, will not be the first one to start getting personal in her text messages to you. She would have to start caring about you first in order for that to happen. If she doesn't care about you, your life to her is meaningless. There's no need to find out more, it would just be a waste of her time. Now, if the opposite is true, and she does care about you, and therefore likes you a lot, she would have no issue getting personal with you. And the reason would be obvious, she would do this to get to know you better, and try to find out as much as she can about you, especially if you have a girlfriend, that way she can better understand where she might stand with you. Okay, now that you're starting to get a very clear picture of what to expect when you're involved in a text message with a girl that may like you, or maybe not, let's take a look at one final example. 4. She double texts you. Let's face it. Consider yourself extremely lucky if you can get at least one text message from a girl that doesn't find you attractive or desirable. So her double texting you, that, you can forget about it. Unless of course, she has an ulterior motive for doing so, it's just not going to happen. The thought wouldn't even cross her mind to do such a thing. Now, let's say she is into you, then it would make perfect sense that she would double text you if she feels that you're not responding to her text in a timely manner. Because you are all that is in her mind, and she's not able to control herself. Every passing second to her feels like an eternity. And the longer you take to text her back, the more impatient she gets, to the point that she might decide to triple text you, and that's when you really know you got her. So in summary, you'll find that most women are not going to tell you how they really feel about you, because they're never that direct. For this reason, it's your job as a man to learn to start picking up on her signals, hints, etc., whenever you find yourself communicating with a woman. Just learn to be observant when you're talking to a girl, either in person, or over text messages, and soon you'll start to understand when a girl likes you, and when she just wants you to get lost, and leave her the heck alone. Cheers. So there you have it, now you know what signs to look for, that way you know when a girl likes you over text. I hope I was able to answer your question on signs a girl likes you over text. And understanding this is half the battle. Now you have enough information to help yourself make better relationship decisions. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and leave a comment. Thank you.